Welcome to the 56th Annual Frontiers Days Parade. We're proud to have everyone join us this evening. The parade is underway, and we are excited to have you join us this evening. As you see some of our sponsors on the screen, we're going to go ahead and jump right in and tell you some of the things you see in the background. What you see going right now is the Milford Community Fire Department Chief Mark Baird. Several of our units are with us this evening from our Milford Community Fire Department. The lead fire truck is this year Ladder Truck 71. Mark is the chief, and he has a team of 40 full-time and part-time and volunteer members of this fire department. They proudly serve the city's fire and EMS.
All right, now we have Loveland Sims Fire Department with Chief Otto J. Huber.
We have our Miami Township Fire and EMS, Chief Steve Kelly. Miami Township Fire and EMS are dedicated to the preservation of life and property.
Now you see some of our Miami Township Fire and EMS bringing up the back of the fire departments there.
This year, our Grand Marshal is the Milford varsity head football coach, Tom Grippa, and the varsity football team. We're proud to be honoring them and their season that they had. Great job. And we're proud to have you again as part of our local football team. As we see the football team walking by, I just want to remind everybody, tonight we have the Padrino Spaghetti Eating Contest immediately following the parade. I'll be right in front of the stage at 8 p.m. down at the grounds.
Behind the football team, you'll see Hole in My Heart, military family support group that meets on the first Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. at the Union Township Civic Center. Everyone is welcome. And we always want to thank Bob Proud for bringing it out to the parade and what he does for the community.
Tomorrow evening, our entertainment will be Nick Netherton Band. They'll perform at 8 o'clock at the stage down at the grounds. We hope everyone's able to come out. Nick's a great band, a local band, and we're proud to have them this year. There's Bob Proud himself.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob.
All right, we have the Milford High School Marching Band. This band competes nationally and is consistently a top performer in all competitions. As we watch the band walk by, just introduce myself. I'm Zach Stanfield, part of the Frontiers Days Committee, announcing this evening along with Richard Totten. We're excited to have Richard join us this evening as one of the announcers. So thanks, Richard, for being with us.
Great to be here. You'll notice some umbrellas in the crowd there. The rain definitely hasn't dampened the Milford High School marching band spirit. believe they're playing Land That I Love, Zach. Milford is the land that we love today. The 56th annual Frontier Day Parade. All right, go Eagles. All right, guys, up next you see the mayor of the land that we love, the mayor of the city of Milford. That'd be Fred Albrecht. There's Fred.
Fred looks great in his Milford t-shirt there, sporting a little bit of the community that we live in. All right, following up, we have the city manager, Michael Doss. Michael Doss and his kids. It's great to see him and his kids.
There's a smile. All right. Here comes a crazy bunch. That'll be the Milford City Council members having fun on the Milford fire truck. We've got Vice Mayor Amy Brewer, Lisa Evans, Ed Brady, Sandy Russell, Ted Haskins, and Kim Chamberlain.
Followed up with the Miami Township trustees, we have Ken Tracy, Mary Wolf, and Carl Schultz.
So you see Ken there. And Mary. Now that's an umbrella, Zach. That'll stop any rain there. But
we also had Eric Ferry, the Miami Township Fiscal Officer, riding along with Mary.
All right, in Claremont County Commissioners, you have Ed Humphreys and David Painter. That's Ed and David there.
All right, as we have our next float coming along, I want to give a couple shout outs to some of our sponsors this year. We're excited to have Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine as our parade sponsor this year, along with the Claremont County CVB. Lovin's Insurance is our entertainment sponsor this year. Weston Learning Center is our frog jumping sponsor. Almer's Auto Care is a gold sponsor. RDI Corporation is our gold sponsor. Baxter Wilbert Burial Vault Services is a silver sponsor. Vioxx and Vioxx is a silver sponsor. Milford Skyline is a bronze sponsor. Valley Casket is a bronze sponsor. People's Bank is a bronze sponsor. Sports Clips Haircuts is a bronze sponsor. I9 Sports, Bellflex Staffing and Networking is a bronze sponsor. Red Bank Transportation, and Cincinnati Suburban Homes. Thank you all for being a sponsor this year.
Definitely thank our sponsors this year. And we've got another sponsor kind of coming up right after the parade. It's our Padrino's Spaghetti Eating Contest immediately following the parade. So I know Zach's mentioned that, but we want to be sure people come out for that, support Padrino's and the Frontier Days. And they will also, I can't even stand to think about it right now. But the Mondays will also be on stage at 8 p.m. on Thursday. The Mondays on Thursday. Now tomorrow night, Zach, who do we have?
Tomorrow night we have Nick Netherton Band. Nick Netherton is a local band here and does a great job for us. So we're excited to have him leading our entertainment tomorrow evening.
So the Mondays on Thursday and Nick on Friday. And of course the frog jumping contest Saturday at 1:30 and the Naked Karate Girls at 8. And they're always a Frontier Day favorite, so be sure you make it out Saturday.
See some good candy being passed out. Thanks so much to RDI Corporation. They're a world-class outsource and research call center. And they also provide administrative services. They have 10 locations located across the United States. They have one location right down here on Lila Avenue.
And everyone looks relatively dry coming from that direction, so that's a good sign for the weather.
All right. I think here in the silver pickup truck, we got our parade sponsor, Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. This practice provides accessible and affordable orthopedic and sports medicine care. They have a convenient online scheduling service for 24-hour service scheduling. Thanks.
Yeah, and right behind them in the pink truck, you have Red Bank Transport, family owned and operated since 1980. They deliver sand and gravel locally and haul other products to surrounding 10 states.
What a nice looking truck there. Somebody did a great job polishing that truck for them.
Race for a Cure, so breast cancer awareness.
All right. Looks like they're being followed up by Likens Energy Solutions. They're also a family-owned and operated business for over 70 years. I know they're celebrating their 70th anniversary this year.
That's amazing.
Likens has been serving this community for generations. It's the third generation of family ownership. I know you saw our propane vehicle coming by, providing local propane services along with home heating services, commercial fuels, along with electricity for us here in the Ohio market. And we're proud this helps supply fuel to our local gas stations as well.
Yeah, driving around Ohio, you see some of the best looking Likens trucks, that's for sure.
This one coming around the corner here looks pretty nice.
Brand new, driven by
Steve Krebs.
Steve Krebs driving this one. Having some fun with the horn. Thank you, Steve. All right.
All right, I think in the transport truck behind there, we have Willie Gentry driving that one, along with Sandy Richmond, a customer service rep, and our granddaughter riding along this evening. Again, a family-owned and operated company. Proud to have our families.
All right, Zach, and right behind Likens and their fun trucks. There we go. Next, we have Park National Bank. It's led by a local president and local advisory board. Park National Bank is part of the Park National family of community banks. This group of strong, successful banks is dedicated to providing superior customer service, a full range of financial services, and local community support.
I know Zach is the branch manager down there, riding right along that float. Thanks, Zach, for all your services for our community.
All right, you'll want to stay tuned for the next few floats. There's some interesting things coming down the street. We're doing a little candy exchange. All right.
All right, looks like we have Evans Funeral Home. Evans Funeral Home is a family-owned and operated funeral home. They provide traditional funeral services, cremation, pet cremation, along with pre-planning.
Yeah, and character and excellence in funeral services. Thank you, Evans Funeral Home.
What a great-looking float they have there.
Yeah, you'll want to stay tuned, folks. There's some things coming you're really going to like.
They have 2 locations, both here in Milford and Goshen. All right, I think we're followed up with the Kiwanis Club of Milford. They were founded actually in 1927, Richard. They're here to serve and dedicated. They're dedicated to improving the lives of young children. Their meetings are at 6 to 7 p.m. the first and third Mondays at City Hall.
And a great-looking float from the Kiwanis there. And we do
Nice
give
and
awards
colorful.
here, so looking forward to see who takes home the trophies. All right, and coming up, you have the SEM Haven Healthcare. It's a nonprofit Christian nursing and assisted living community serving elders and their families in Milford and the surrounding areas since 1980s. Zach, what's some of the things they provide?
I know Sim Haven provides nursing care, rehab, assisted living, memory care. You know, I really feel they're about caring and the relationships that they form with those people that are there.
So where caring and relationships thrive, SEM Haven Healthcare.
They got some nice looking American Eagle balloons.
All right. Some of our younger SEM Haven workers there. So thank you again, SEM Health.
All right, we have Renaki for Senate. It looks like they're having a great time passing out candy to everybody. Some nice looking shirts there.
All right, and coming up with the K9 co-pilot there, we've got Miami Township Service Department. This group takes care of township roads, keeps them clear and maintained all over Miami Township. And we just want to give them a big thanks for all their hard work they do for Miami Township.
You know, Richard, not even in those roads, they're out there working hard in all of our parks, making sure our parks are mowed and cleaned and kept up. So thank you very much for all your hard work. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I think followed here in the white truck, we have the City of Milford Service Department. They also do an amazing job keeping the city looking beautiful. The service department maintains the overall look of the city. On any given day, you may see them filling potholes, cleaning up parks, or gathering brush throughout the city.
Yeah, we just went through pothole season, so thank you, Milford Service Department.
We have the Kroger Company. You know now when you want to go to the groceries, you used to drive the groceries. Now they offer that click list. Have you tried that, Richard?
I have not, but I've heard it has changed grocery shopping, Zach.
Not even click list. They have scan bag to go. They also have 2-hour home delivery.
That's amazing. They may not deliver it in this cart, but you can guarantee your groceries.
When they use that cart, I'm sure they didn't have click list.
Yes, please tip. Please tip if they bring the horses.
Not only did they bring the wagon, they brought the grocery carts.
All right, so on this colorful float, you're going to find Dance Etc. Celebrating 22 years this year. They have classes that include ballet, tap, jazz, tumbling, and more. Located on Meyer Drive in Miami Township. Looks like they're having a great time there.
Look at their little outfits. Wonderful time.
There's a tumble for you. Look at that.
It was a flip. All right, we have Center Bank. Looks like they enjoy banking again. Great group of people there. Check out Center Bank. Go to www.centerbank.com.
Absolutely. And Zach, if we haven't mentioned it, coming up directly after the parade is Padrino's Spaghetti Eating Contest. That's going to be over in the fair, or the
at the Frontier Days grounds.
Frontier Day grounds.
Right off Water Street.
Thank you. Right off Water Street. And then starting at 8 o'clock, we have the Mondays. Nice band that really looking forward to.
Center Bank has a nice float as well.
Yeah, they're in the running. They're going for a trophy.
They have an American Eagle dressed up in the nest.
Oh, I see
with
it
the
now.
golden egg.
Look at that. There he is.
They offer retirement services. That's your golden nest egg.
There it is. Clever. All right, and then immediately following them, if you've not been the Sport Clips haircuts, I'd definitely recommend the environment. It's a haircutting business in the sports-themed environment. Proudly sponsors of the VFW and have raised $4.1 million in scholarships for the VFW. So thank you guys for coming out. See, I took my nephew there not too long ago, Zach, and they offered to spray paint his hair red. Yeah.
For the Reds, I take it.
Yes, and his mother was thrilled. Thrilled.
All right, we have Claremont County Senior Services. Their mission is to improve the quality of life for our older adults by providing a broad range of home and community-based services, enabling them to remain active and independent as long as possible. They do a great job helping seniors getting to doctor's appointments or to grocery stores or any type of outing that they may need.
So we owe a lot to our seniors, so thank you, Claremont Senior Services. And Zach, a big shout out too to the first responders and the police that have helped us get this parade off the ground today. Done a great job of preparing the streets in the township. They've
done a wonderful job. They do a wonderful job every year.
All right.
Speaking of that, looks like we have the Citizens Police Academy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Milford Police PD Citizens Police Academy. It's an auxiliary of the Milford Police Department. The Citizens Police Academy is a 10-week program that meets one evening per week, and graduates can serve as volunteers for the Milford Fire or Police Department. So a great opportunity to get involved and become a policeman.
I think there's a few of those out here this evening helping to control some of the traffic for us. We have the Milford PD, some of the Citizens Academy from both Miami Township and Milford. I know that we have some sheriffs here helping us out, Claremont County Sheriffs, and some of those people in the reserves as well. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming out this evening to help make sure that this gets off without a glitch.
I'm not sure why none of the candies made its way over to the announcer's stand, but parades and candy just go hand in hand.
I think the two cars that were following the banner there are actually the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association. This was formed in 1998 as a volunteer group that's part of the Miami Township Police Department. So definitely a group effort there from both Miami Township and Milford. So thank you all for coming out this evening.
Yeah, and you'll notice anytime on the cars when you see CP AAA, they can't fit Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association on the car. So anytime you see that, that's what you're seeing. All right. Now coming up is a float that you kind of use to work off all this parade candy, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these kids here look like they've got a little more energy than most. Looks like it is Fit for Kids. So down at Fit for Kids, they teach gymnastics and dance to children 18 months to 18 years. Zach. They are located at 527 Lila Avenue. So come in and check them out, and your first class is free.
I'm pretty sure they're celebrating their 11th anniversary this year.
Wow.
I think that's amazing to be helping our youth, 11 years. And that's right across the street from Kroger's. So feel free to stop out and say hello. And like Richard said, your first class is free.
Yeah, so while you're waiting on your child to get out of Fit for Kids, you could be doing your grocery order on the Click app at Kroger. Looks like we have a flying eagle on this float, Zach.
It looks great.
Yeah.
A lot of work's went into that.
Yes, a lot of work. And that's one way to stay fit. Manual wings.
As a reminder, some of our sponsors that we have this year, our gold sponsors are Almer's Auto Care and RDI Corporation. Our silver sponsors are Baxter Wilbert Burial Vault Services, Vioxx and Vioxx. Our bronze sponsors this year are Milford Skyline, Valley Casket, People's Bank, Sports Clips Haircuts, I-9 Sports, Bellflex Staffing Network, Red Bank Transportation, and Cincinnati Suburban Homes.
Definitely want to thank our sponsors again.
Our frog jumping sponsor this year is Winston Learning Center. Our entertainment sponsor is Lovin's Insurance. And then we can't forget our two parade sponsors, Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and the Claremont County CVB.
Thank you, sponsors.
All right, we have Serendipity Salon and Spa. This hair salon is located at 1265 Woodville Pike. We got a great crew on that float there.
Yeah, so if you got drenched in the rain and need a nice dew, Serendipity Salon and Spa, take care of you. And again, Zach, just a reminder, immediately following the parade, we have the Padrino Spaghetti Eating Contest, and the Mondays will be on stage at 8 p.m.
Have you ever been in a spaghetti eating contest, Richard?
I cannot say I have. Would I like to be? Maybe. Now, you show me a donut eating contest, I'll be first on the list.
I have not either. Although, after this week, I could probably win that spaghetti eating contest this evening.
There's another young eagle. All right, and then next up you have Positively Charged Volleyball Sports Complex. So they offer club volleyball and summer camps for 10 to 18-year-olds. They also offer adult volleyball, the craze pickleball, basketball, cornhole, and dodgeball. The facility is available for birthday parties, dances, and banquets. And I believe, Zach, this is their 7th season of club volleyball and their 3rd season here in Milford. So thank you, Positively Charged. And right behind them, you'll see another eagle. Looks like a flying eagle. And that's from the Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. So thank you, Girl Scouts. It's a great looking float.
All right, we have Magnolia Springs Senior Living, a new senior living community located on Loveland Miamiville Road. Stop at any time and check them out.
Absolutely. Who says moving to a senior living community means giving up your sense of independence?
I don't think so. At
No, not
Magnolia
Springs
Springs
embraces the fact that you're your own person, you're different, unique, one of a kind, with your own lifestyle, pursuits, and hopes for the future. Even better, they celebrate it each and every day. That's just their way. So look up Magnolia Springs Way.
Richard, one thing I want to announce is I'm sure everybody has been out to see been able to partake in our Milford Street Eats Festival, our food truck rally that we hold in August. This year, there's a few changes. We've changed the name to Miami Food Truck Rally. That is actually going to be held at Miami Meadows on August 4th from 3 to 10 p.m. We have 30 food trucks coming, 3 bands. We're going to have some Rozzy fireworks at the end. But as a reminder, there's no coolers allowed. The alcohol on the ground on those grounds has to be sold by us. So.
Yeah, looking forward to that new event. All right, next up you have Muddy Mutt's Pet Grooming. They are a cage-free, full-service, all-breed cat and dog grooming salon. They also offer a mobile grooming service, and they come straight to your home. So I'm not sure if my cat would like to be groomed, but if you have one that would, they'll come right to you. So our Muddy Mutt's Mobile Grooming. Check them out at muddymuttsgrooming.com. And there's a little guy there.
Look at him.
Freshly groomed.
Adorable. He would love to have that nice grooming. All right, we have Christ Community Church, my apologies. It's a diverse church of Christian believers. Their mission is to abide in Jesus while helping others abide in Jesus. Come worship on Sundays at 10:30 with them.
Check them out at www.cincyccc.org. All right, and this large bus here belongs to Scene 75 Entertainment Center, voted the top family entertainment center in North America, featuring go-karts, laser tag, indoor golf, and over 150 arcade games, and much, much more.
It's a blast. Have you been there?
I have not, but I understand they've been in Miami Township for just a few years.
Yeah, they came to Miami Township in 2015, and been nothing but the best.
And voted largest indoor entertainment center. Yeah.
Always growing, always doing better. It's a great time for you and the family. I actually even had a work event there. It's great for adults as well. We have the Milford wrestling team with us. They teach fundamentals while keeping it fun at the youth levels. At junior and senior high levels, they develop competitive athletes and to be self-confident, self-motivated young men.
And you'll notice there they are pulling the Chevy truck.
Well, once this wrestling team gets finished pulling the truck, they can stop by Tickled Sweet, located there in historic Milford, one of your favorite places?
One of my favorite places to go in Milford, and they're also known for their award-winning handcrafted chocolates at Tickled Sweet. Fresh fudge, fine chocolates, and
some
candies.
Smarties. I could use a few extra Smarts these days.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I know I mentioned earlier, Street Eats Miami. Don't forget to come out on August 4th, Richard. From 3 to 10, we have 30 food trucks, 3 bands, Rozzy fireworks. You can't beat some Rozzy fireworks here in Cincinnati.
I plan on visiting each and every food truck, Zach.
Same fireworks that you see on Labor Day.
This creative float here, you see, supporting the Eagles, is People's Bank, working together, building success. You'll notice the score there, Zach. Home, 60-0. Go Eagles.
I'm sure they've scored a few touchdowns. All right, we have Integrity First Roofing, a family-owned company that specializes in roofing, siding, gutters, and insulation. It takes integrity to do the right job, Richard.
Yeah, and it takes that truck to get to the top of your roof, I believe. They use that instead of a ladder? No.
I'm not for sure how they get in that truck, Richard.
With a roofing ladder, I imagine. One of the crowd favorites here. And directly behind them, you have Shriners of Cincinnati. They're helping kids at 22 burn and orthopedic hospitals across the U.S. at no cost to the family, Zach. And there's the iconic Shriners hat. Shriners Cincinnati.
Yes, we got a large turnout here. We got the hat. We have a trailer load, and I can see the iconic go-karts down here coming. One of my highlights of the parade every year is watching the Shriners in their karts.
The Shriners are always known to have a good time. Then in the shuttle here, you have your director's staff with the Cincinnati Shriners. Now here comes some of the fun we talk about with the Shriners and the Shriners Band. So the Shriners do have fun, but they do get lots done for the kids in those hospitals.
Richard, I've been wanting a new car, and I'm pretty sure I found it.
This should be the top of your list. I don't know if the city of Milford would want you to drive like this, but definitely a good time.
Yeah, I'll have to trade mine in for that. I'd have a good time every time I drove somewhere.
I sure hope he won't be entering the spaghetti eating contest after those spins.
Oh, we have a clown or a
Patriot.
There's a few clowns with him out there.
Superman.
Giving us some high fives out.
Superman giving high fives. Well, Zach, I feel like we could have had a parade of Shriners. Always a great supportive group, the Cincinnati Shriners.
They do a great job.
Always appreciative of them coming out, entertaining the crowds.
Thank goodness the rain held off. We would have missed out on all of this.
Say the weather is cooperating for the 56th annual Frontier Day. So absolutely, if you're watching us on TV, be sure that you come on down tonight for the kickoff Padrino's Spaghetti Eating Contests. And also at 8 o'clock, the Mondays will be on stage. So we want to see you guys down on the grounds tonight.
There are some local faces in that Monday band.
I believe the ex-mayor of Milford performs in that band. All right, and these folks, the Shriner Roadsters. Wonder what the insurance would run on one of these mini cars, Zach.
I think it's a small policy.
Oh, I concur. Small policy indeed.
Again, I want to give a shout out and a thanks to our sponsors this year. Our parade sponsors, Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Claremont County, CVB. Our entertainment sponsor this year, Lovin's Insurance. Our frog jumping contest sponsor, Winston Learning Center. Our gold level sponsors, Almer's Auto Care, RDI Corporation. Our silver level, Baxter Wilbert Burial Vault Services, Vioxx and Vioxx. Our bronze sponsors, Milford Skyline, Valley Casket, People's Bank, Sports Clips, Haircuts, I-9 Sports, Bellflex Staffing Network, Red Bank Transportation, and Cincinnati Suburban Homes. Thank you again for everything that you've done in support of this year's, the 56th annual Frontier Days Parade.
All right, there's one of our canine friends enjoying the parade festivities.
All right, here we have the Ladies Oriental Shrine Court 8. They volunteer at Shriners Hospitals for children to bring smiles to their faces of the patients and the families. Thank you for all that you do. I really appreciate that on behalf of all the families.
Absolutely. Another great part to the Shriners Circle. Bona Court was organized in 1920 with the main purpose of helping the children at Shriners Hospital. So thank you, Bona Court. right.
All right, we have Miami Athletic Club next. They're a family-owned and operated business here in Milford for 34 years, Richard.
Absolutely.
They've been voted the #1 fitness center in Claremont County for the past 3 years in a row. They do real fitness for real people. They have a great facility. I know they just opened up some additions to their facility, and it's a great place to go visit. That new facility is their CrossFit facility, and it looks like they may have a mobile unit here. I see some equipment inside this van.
Absolutely.
All right, so looks like we have here Celebrate Recovery. They're at the House of Restoration. This is a 12-step biblically based support group located at the House of Restoration Church. Do you think about the House of Restoration Church, Richard?
Yeah, actually, they have a rich history of community and life-changing ministry. Their mission is restoring the broken and equipping the restored, Zach.
That's great. I think this float is also with the House
of Restoration there, with the iconic inflatable T-Rex with the small arms playing the guitar. Milford Police hard at work, probably talking about what to do with the Shriners on a Friday night in all their mini cars.
If they get pulled over, do they get a half a ticket?
I'm not sure that's how it works here in Milford. I think that's a full ticket.
Oh, just checking. All right, we have the PLOTT performers. PLOTT stands for Performing Live on the Town, a local interactive theater group that performs at the Schoolhouse Restaurant in Camp Dennison. They got some great outfits there.
Yeah, they brought a few plop performers with them this evening. All right, Zach, and next up you'll see Harley Roush in his HHR.
Great to see Harley out this evening in the parade. What a clean vehicle he has there.
Pinstripes and all.
Red Baron.
Some more candy exchange going on. Still none at the announcer booth. If anyone's watching, feel free to drop some off. And our first responders, again, keeping the city of Milford safe this evening and this weekend.
All right. We got some great dancers coming along. We have the Dance Flash Fusion. They dance to bring hope, joy, and smiles to those who need a little visual love.
Absolutely, Zach. And they do welcome everyone who loves to dance. And speaking of visual love, here's a little performance for us and the parade.
I do see smiles on their faces.
And again, that's Dance Flash Fusion. Welcomes everyone who loves to dance. All right. All right, and then after the Dance Flash Fusion and dancing down the house, you're going to need a little remodeling. So up next, we've got Top Notch Tom, local interior and exterior remodeling company, providing service with integrity and quality workmanship, Zach.
He brought his ladder along so he can help Integrity First get out of their truck.
Get in their truck, absolutely. It's more of a tuck and roll to get out. So Top Notch Tom, painting, flooring, carpentry, and roofing. Better Business Bureau certified, folks.
All right, we have the Milford Theater Guild with us. They bring quality theater to Clermont County since 1994. They do 2 productions a year, plus a summer child's play. Don't forget to look them up at www.milfordtheaterguild.com.
All right, and then immediately following them, you have the Creative Arts Enrichment Academy, early childhood program with integrated creative arts curriculum.
They all have eagle's wings.
Lots of eagle sightings here tonight, Zach. Small eagle sightings. All right, Zach. Then immediately behind that, you have the class of 1983, Milford High School, looking for seeking classmates for the reunion that will take place on October 6, 2018. So Milford High, class of 1983, if you're listening, reach out to your fellow classmates for the 35th reunion happening on October 6th of this year.
You know, Richard, the reason that we see so many eagles this evening is that this year's parade theme was Fly Like an Eagle.
Oh, you don't say. Lots of flying eagles in today's parade.
Along with our Milford football team.
Go Eagles.
Exactly.
So again, Milford class, 1983, Milford High School. Your 35th year reunion this year, October 6th. All right, up next, you're looking at the Public Library of Claremont County. Always fun things going on at your public library, so be sure you check them out online.
With synchronized book cart twirling.
There you go. You won't find it anywhere else but Claremont County Public Library, folks.
You know, Richard, even if you don't have a public library card, you can go online and get an electronic card and access all of their periodicals and books electronically online.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You can visit www.claremontlibrary.org.
And again, that is www.claremontlibrary.org.
All right, we have Steve Dettelbeck for Ohio Attorney General. He's a Democrat running for the Attorney General in the 2018 general election.
Quite a few candidates here this evening, and definitely want to be sure you get out and vote.
Hothead Burritos.
Actually, yeah, one of my favorite places. They serve tacos, burritos, quesadillas, and more to the residents of Milford, Miami Township, and the surrounding areas. Have an event coming up. They have catering available. Maybe got a high school reunion.
Exactly. I thought maybe they'd be passing out some burritos.
Well, might be a little messy.
All right, we have the Milford Christian Church with us. They were started in 1932, Richard, here in Milford. They believe that it's their purpose as a community of believers is to love, grow, show the world the love of God.
And that is a fine-looking float they've arrived in, bubbles and all.
Again, they believe their purpose as a community of believers is to love, grow, show the world the love of God.
Absolutely. All right, next up we have Home Instead Senior Care, celebrating 12 years of helping seniors stay independent and safe in their own homes.
You know, Richard, I think they provide personalized in-home care to those in Claremont County.
Absolutely, a big difference in these folks here. They take care of them in their own homes. We got Linda Fraley. The committee to elect Linda Fraley as auditor. Linda has been on the forefront of modernizing county government services and providing transparent, state-of-the-art access to public information.
And Linda's her current auditor, and this is her committee for re-election.
All right, now you're seeing the Star Strutters with coaches Crystal Driscoll and Chelsea Shepard. They teach 2 to 12-year-olds, and they have competed all over the city and state since the year 2000, Zach.
Amazing, amazing. If you actually see their baton twirler up front,
All right, you got the sound crew bringing up the rear there for the Star Strutters, keeping them strutting to the beat.
all right, we have our local Walmart. Walmart, thanks for joining the parade this year. Soar into your friendly Milford Walmart, where they've been happy to serve us since 2007.
And we were fortunate enough earlier to see this amazing team of employees at Walmart fight the storm and winds to get here in their float. So definitely want to thank Walmart and team here in Milford for joining the parade.
The canoe and the tent. She could have used the canoe if it started raining.
Yeah, and 56
Taking shelter
years,
in the tent.
Absolutely. 56 years ago, Frontier Days did involve a lot of canoeing.
They did. That's for sure. All right, we have Bridge kids with us this evening. I appreciate you joining the parade. Bridge Kids, that's the children's ministry at Milford's First United Methodist Church. They are an energetic and ever-growing group. Their vacation Bible school this summer starts June 8th and concludes with a family camp out.
And they strive to build confidence, pride, and strong character in each girl. Their individual strengths help make the team work. That's Bridge Kids. All right, next up, you've got Great Clips. They've got locations at 818 Main Street and 195 River's Edge here in Milford. They also offer a great app on your telephone, so you can do online check-in, and they take you about just as soon as you get there. So be sure you check out Great Clips. All right, guys, and tonight, immediately following the parade, we have the Padrino Spaghetti Eating Contest, and the Mondays take stage at 8 p.m. And then starting tomorrow night, we have, for entertainment.
Richard, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. What'd I say?
Monday.
Monday. Oh, the Monday's on Thursday.
Oh, the Monday, the group, the band.
Correct.
Oh,
Mondays.
okay,
will
I was
be
confused.
Performing at 8 p.m. on stage. And the fair should be open, weather permitting, so be sure you come down. All right, and then Friday we've got the Nick Netherton Band will perform at 8 o'clock. And Saturday we've got our annual frog jumping contest kicking off at 1:30. And the Naked Karate Girls will perform at 8 p.m. on Saturday.
Don't miss the Naked Karate Girls.
Do not miss it.
They put on a show.
And get there early, folks, because they bring in a crowd. So be sure you spend the day with us and spend the weekend with us at the 56th Annual Frontier Days.
All right, we have Cincinnati Suburban Homes. Lifelong Milford residents serving buyers and sellers of the greater Cincinnati area. They are dedicated to the growth and development of this great community.
Be sure you check them out at cincysuburbanhomes.com and on Facebook.
Michael Alford and Ryan Spurlock of Colwell Banker, West Shell.
All right, and then coming up there in the Ohio State truck, you've got the Monterey Baptist Church, sharing Christ's kingdom, connecting, growing, and serving intentionally. Looks like they've got a football-themed vacation Bible school coming up June 10th through the 15th.
6:30 to 9 p.m. All right, we have Ty's Tong.
Well, that's also known as Tong's Tie here in Milford.
Oh,
or Tongue-Tied.
Oh, that's exactly what I got.
Tong's Tie, locally owned and operated since 2009. Half-price sushi for dine-in on Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 to 8 p.m., Zach.
We're so excited this year. Tong's Thai is actually down at the festival this year. So feel free to stop down, try them out, and enjoy some nice exotic Thai cuisine.
Absolutely. Lots of great vendors at the festival this year, and we have a full house down at vendor-wise, so be sure you come down all weekend long.
All right, we have the Atlas Tattoo Company, Milford's premier award-winning tattoo and piercing studio.
I believe they're located at 1139 Main Street here in Milford, Zach. From Atlas Tattoo Company.
Award-winning.
All right, and several of your candidates running for office here in Ohio joining us this evening.
This is the West Clermont County Democrats group and Quinte Democrats. All right, we have Glears Meats with us this evening, Richard.
Glears Meats.
He's doing his regular, which side of the crowd is loudest, and you get some free Glears Geta. Glears Geta is the Geta specialist, still owned and operated by the Glears since 1946. They do Geta right.
Yeah, and Mr. King, Cincinnati's favorite Geta for over 70 years.
You know, Richard, don't tell Grandma Glears is better than hers.
Yeah, my grandma would not be happy with me, Zach, but Glears Geta.
Again, on behalf of the 2018 Frontier Days Committee, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you're out here at the parade or listening, thank you again. This is the 56th annual Frontiers Day. And again, feel free to join us all weekend long. Come on down now to the festivities. They will happen again tomorrow evening, Saturday, and Sunday. This is on behalf of the Milford Miami Township Chamber of Commerce and the Milford Frontier Day Committee.
And a big thanks to Intercommunity Cable Regulatory Commission for having us on this evening.